Hello, dear students. Today we will start the second part of the chapter, the rat trap. Please go through the explanation very carefully. In the previous session, we read about the poor rat trap peddler, his way of living, way of earning, his ill thoughts about people, his meeting with a crofter, and also the way he cheated the trust of the crofter. Now let us go through the explanation further and see what happened. The vagabond, that is the another word used for the peddler, was very happy with his smartness. So he avoided the highway as it was unsafe and thought of walking through the forest to avoid being caught. It was a big and confusing forest. He tried to walk in a particular direction, but later on he got perplexed as he forgot his way. And he found himself at the same place again and again. At this point of time, he recalled his thoughts, as now he was caught in the trap of the word just like others. He was fooled by the bait, and the bait here for him was the money, that is the 30 kroner that he stole from the crofter's house. So now the entire forest, its trees, trunks and branches seemed like a prison that offered no escape. Next, as it was December, it got dark and the danger to his life increased. This made him hopeless as there was no way. So he sat on the ground. He was tired, afraid, and was thinking that his death would approach soon. As he laid his head on the ground, he heard a strong sound of heavy object beating at regular intervals. And he realized that the sounds were coming from an iron mill. So, after this, he gathered all his strength and started walking with difficulty towards the direction of the sound. He reached the Ramso Iron Works, which was then a large plant with smelter, rolling mill and forge. So here, during summers, long flat-bottomed boats carrying the material would come down the canal leading to inland lake, supplying material to the mill. And during winters, the roads turned black because of coal dust that comes due to transportation of charcoal crates. Next, the peddler entered the iron works where he saw that the work was going on and Master Smith and his helper were working. He could hear different sounds like cracking coal, bang of charcoal, sounds from outside the mill, like of waterfall, high speed wind, etc. Many homeless vagrants would seek shelter there, getting attracted by the warmth of the forge. And like others, was rat trap peddler also. So he was ignored by the blacksmiths when they saw his appearance. When he tried to take permission to stay, he was allowed with an arrogant consent, not even uttering a single word. The owner of the Ramso iron mill, an ambitious person, used to keep a check on the workers. Soon, the owner, that is the iron master, came into the forge for his inspection and noticed the ragamuffin, that is the person in rags, lying there. Next, the iron master went near the peddler, removed his hat and saw the man's face. Actually, the iron master mistook him in the dim light for an old regimental comrade and addressed him as Nils Olof. The peddler didn't know the iron master, nor had he seen this man before. Not even he tried to clear the doubt of iron master, keeping in mind that maybe ironmaster would give him some money. Therefrom, he started a conversation with the ironmaster and told him that the things were not well with him. To which the ironmaster replied that he, that is the peddler, had made a big mistake by leaving the regiment. And then he invited the peddler to his home. The rat trap peddler didn't find this idea suitable to visit the ironmaster's place, as it was not safe for him. The peddler thought that going to manor house could be like throwing himself voluntarily into lion's den. He just wanted to spend the night in the forge, and so he declined the invitation of the ironmaster. Next, the ironmaster was aware of his friend's miserable condition and assumed that peddler was feeling embarrassed because of his clothing. He tried to comfort the peddler by informing him that he should feel free to come to his home, and also told the peddler that his wife Elizabeth was no more and both his sons were settled abroad, and he just lived with his daughter Edla. And he invited the peddler to celebrate Christmas with his family. Though the ironmaster made the constant attempts to invite the peddler, but the tramp constantly refused to go with him. So at last he said to the blacksmith Sternstrom that it seemed that Captain von Stahel wanted to stay with him, that is the blacksmith in the forge. So the ironmaster laughed and left the forge, but he was not deterred by the peddler's persistent refusal. So the explanation of part second is completed. Please go through the explanation carefully, and then I'll ask you the questions from this part. Thank you. Have a nice day.